This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15 and verse 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of Yahweh, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. First and foremost, I'd like to give our honor, praise, and infinite glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessing, and salutation to the Akim that are pushing his word throughout the four corners of the earth in all truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this reaches the ears of the hopeful elect. All right, it's your brother Kazak Tezabah coming at you once again through the power and spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying and comforting through the spirit. All right, so this is going to be a quick and comforting, Lord willing, a comforting lesson through the spirit. I'm at the plantation, but the spirit is really pulling on me to go into this topic, okay? Because being in this flesh, we tend to, we tend to be hard on ourselves sometimes, almost as if, sometimes you may feel as if the Lord isn't really dealing with you, or he may forget, what we've done because of our, our sinful flesh, but the Lord, as it clearly says, it says that our labor is not in vain. Okay, the Lord sees everything that we do, according to his ministry. Okay, doing everything that we can. All right, to magnify and to glorify his name, to uplift him. Okay, to turn back to him, to turn back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, giving our bodies as a living sacrifice. Sacrificing our bodies, week in and week out, even after a long day at the plantation, you still got to do the work of the Lord, man. That's our real job. That's our real occupation. Okay. But the Lord is not forgetful of our duty, of our works that we've put towards him. Okay. Our labor is not in vain. Once again, I cannot reiterate that. All right, or I cannot, say that enough, rather. Okay, I want to get the book of Hebrews, chapter 6 and verse 10. I'll start at verse 9. But beloved, we are persuaded better things of you and things that accompany salvation, though we thus speak. For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed toward his name, in that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. Because till this day, what we've done leading up to this point, even up to today of us uploading these epistles, okay, even up to the day in which he cleaves the tongue to the roof of our mouth, where we're not going to be speaking anymore, but we would have built up our treasures, all right, through the spirit. Okay, so that by us doing what we're doing, we have that reserve fund, if you will, that spiritual reserve fund for when Jacob's trouble is, taking place, that we can reach into and pull out of, okay, to help us endure that much longer, man. But the Lord he's not going to forget everything that you've done for him and for this truth and for his word. Okay. I want to get, real quick, I want to get 1 Corinthians chapter 3 and start to verse 8. It says, now he that planteth and he that watereth are one, and every man shall receive his own reward according to his own labor. Okay, so we're all going to get a reward based on what we have accomplished for this truth, or what we have done for this truth, rather. Okay, if you was a brother that that have been in this truth, 20, 15, 20 years, okay, you're gonna get a reward for that. Okay, versus a brother that, had been in just a year, but still put in that work towards serving the Lord, man, you're also going to get a reward. Now, whether, hey, we're at the end of the day, man, we're all going to receive that penny, which ultimately is that crown, man, because that's all we're fighting for, regardless of our position in the kingdom. As long as we have crowns upon our heads, that's all that matters, man. Okay. But everything from you uploading just one video, one lesson, okay, if it's done with your all, okay, and not being slothful, okay, the Lord will remember that, and he's going to reward you and repay, or pay you for that. It says, verse 9, for we are laborers together with the Most High, and the Most High's husbandry, ye are the Most High's building. According to the grace of the Most High, which is given unto me as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, and another buildeth thereon. But let every man take heed how he buildeth thereupon. For other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Hamashiach Yahushai. Now if any man build upon this foundation gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, stubble, every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it. Okay, the day shall declare it. We're going to see, all right, because your works are going to be manifested in the time of need. Okay, and that day, you're going to see whether or not what you have done, okay, was in sincerity, man, or being was genuine. Okay, whether it be good or bad, man, you're gonna reap what you sow. Okay, but we're gonna know, because our works are going to be made manifest. It says, because it shall be revealed by fire, and the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. Okay, we're all going to be tried to our certain limit. Okay, but the Lord is always going to find a way for us to get out of being in tough binds. Verse 14, if any man's work abide, which he hath built thereupon, he shall receive a reward. If any man's work shall be burned, he shall suffer loss, but he himself shall be saved, yet so as by fire. Okay, so ultimately we're going to get that reward, man. All right, because we're building on the foundations of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man, which is a sturdy, stable foundation, versus the foundation of gold, silver, precious stones, wood, and hay. Okay, because those are all flimsy, or non, not strong foundations to be built upon. All right, but we build ours upon Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, you can't do this. You can't expect a reward if you're being slothful and you're not being, you're not in the spirit, man. Okay, that's why scriptures talk about in Galatians the 5th chapter to always try to remain in the spirit, man. And as best as you can. Okay, still being in this flesh, we still gotta do our due diligence, man. Okay, and giving our all. Let me get Romans real quick. Romans 12 and verse 11. Not slothful in business, fervent in spirit, serving the Lord. You see? Okay? We're not supposed to be slothful in business. This is our business, man. This is our occupation. All right? We have to be fervent in spirit, which means to be on fire. We have to be on fire in serving the Lord. You see? What does Proverbs 18 chapter say? Let's get that. Proverbs 18. Proverbs chapter 18 and verse 9. And it says, verse 8. The words of a talebearer are wounds, and they go down into the innermost parts of the belly. He also that is slothful in his work is brother to him that is a great waster. Okay? So if you're being slothful in work, man, you're going to receive. And who's the waster, man? Who's the waster? Who's wasted away? All right? Esau, our enemies, man. Okay? If you're slothful, you're gonna receive that same judgment, man, because you weren't fervent in spirit, man. Okay, you were here dragging your feet, doing the bare minimum. Okay, you should desire to serve the Lord, man. Okay, because what did Yahushua say? Before he went back to be with the Father, what did he say? If you love me, what were you supposed to do? Feed his sheep. Okay, because what is Hey, sheep are animals that you have to tend to, okay, daily. All right. If you don't feed them, hey, they need a shepherd, man. Okay. And if and it's something that I constantly try to remind myself to feed the sheep. Okay. Now I get it. We are in this flesh and we have these things that are thrown at us, these tasks and, life in general. But at the end of the day, man, that's just like if you try to feed your kid, like you're not going to go days without feeding your kids, your children. Okay. You're not going to go days without feeding your children, your little ones. All right. What are you going to do? You're going to feed them at least 3 meals a day, at least, or at least a meal, but you're going to feed them daily. Okay. And Yahushua said that, man, in John 21, and I'll start at verse 15. It says, so when they had dined, Yahushua saith, Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, feed my lambs. He said to him again a second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He saith unto him, feed my sheep. He saith unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Thou knowest that I love thee. Yahushua saith unto him, feed my sheep. You see? And he said it 3 times, man, which goes into understanding. In other words, he was, hey, do you understand what I'm saying? And ultimately he got it, but and that's the same concept that we should be following, okay, which is to feed the sheep daily, man. Okay, because at the end of the day, man, the Lord is going to reward us for it, man. And we have to remember that. What we're doing is not in vain, man. Let me get Proverbs chapter 10 and verse 20. The tongue of the just is as choice silver. The heart of the wicked is a little worth. The lips of righteous feed many, but fools die for want of wisdom. You see? It says the lips of the righteous feed many, and that's what we're to do, regardless. And what does it mean to feed? You see? What are we feeding? Let's get it. Jeremiah chapter 3. All right. Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 14. It says, turn, O backsliding children, saith Yahweh, for I am married unto you, and I will take you, one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion. Verse 15, here's the point. And I will give you pastors according to mine heart, right? Which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. Okay? And that's how we to feed the sheep, man. That's how we are to feed the lambs. Okay? To feed the flock. All right? In order for us to prove what? To prove that we love Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. There's no other way to show that your love towards the Lord unless you're serving him. Okay? And if you were called to receive this truth, okay, as a man, you were to be a prophet, man. You were to be a teacher, okay? All right? A help towards the ministry, man. The Lord is calling men, okay, to be his servants, his prophets. All right? And if you receive the calling, but you're not doing what's commanded of you, what's been pulling at your spirit, okay, what's going to happen, man? You're going to get judged. Okay? You see what happened when Jonas when he refused to teach or to prophesy. What happened, man? He got swallowed up. He got swallowed up, man. All right, because he didn't want to go. I believe it was into Nineveh. And to prophesy. Yep. So, man, we gotta, be fervent in spirit, man, and just do the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai to the best of our abilities, man, because you gotta remember, man, okay, what are we doing this for? What is your purpose, man? What is your why? All right. Your purpose is to be a prophet, a man of the Lord, to serve the Lord, okay, and do, what is the whole duty of man? Ecclesiastes 12 and 13, all right? To keep his commandments, you see? And ultimately, man, we're going to receive those crowns, man. We're going to receive that blessing, okay? We're going to, and Lord willing, we get delivered, all right, on the first go round. Now some of us may have to be martyrs, all right, but hey, so be it, man. We're going to be the first ones raised up, those who went to the spirit world first. Those are going to be the first ones raised up, man. Okay, up and put into our new bodies. All right, but we're all going to receive that crown all together at once, man. And that great ceremony, with Yahweh Shai placing those crowns upon our heads, and that's going to be a beautiful day, beautiful moment. All right, and that's what we're striving for. So, hey, that was pretty much it. That was on my spirit, Lord willing. This was comforting. All right, and with that, I want to give honor, praise, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah HaKodesh. And until next time, Shalom.